Well, hello. Today we are talking about clip-in hair extensions and what you can do to keep that style intact. Now, if you have like natural hair and sometimes you want to straighten it and wear it nice and long and luxurious, or you have a relaxer and you want to, add a little length to your hair, you might want to put some clip-ins in your hair. But what happens is sometimes, when you go to sleep or you're out partying or you've been a little bit more active, they might shift or even slip out. So I'm going to give you some tips on how to keep that style intact because when you go to put the extensions back in, you don't seem to put them in the right spot like it was when you first got it done. So the style is looking a little off. So I'm going to give you some tips on what you can do about that as well. So, hi, I am Stephanie Johnson. I am here to help you get and keep your hair healthy. And if you like what you hear here on my channel, don't forget to click and subscribe, like it, and hit that notification bell so you won't miss any of the good tips that I bring to you. So now let's jump right in. You know me, it's always about story time. And I had a client this week who wanted clip-ins. She was graduating from college and she wanted to look extra special and extra spiffy. And I'm talking hair down to her butt. I'm talking that slamming the hair in a door if you're not careful kind of length that she wanted, which was cool, because she wanted to look different. And so she called me and said she wanted to get the clip ins. And she said she was bringing the hair in. Now, I don't want to talk about my girl because I love my little baby, but she brought in some jacked up hair that I really don't care for. This organics hair that you really can't curl. It says it can take heat. Yeah, it can take heat, but it didn't burn or anything. But it didn't curl either, but we actually made it work. And so what I did was, she is all natural and she does have color in her hair, but her hair was growing out. So she had found this what do they call it? The hair where it's light on the bottom. The ombre hair. She had found some ombre hair that was close to her color. It wasn't quite her color, but we were able to work it out. So because she's all natural, she normally wears her hair curly. She'll put some gel in or she'll do twist outs. But for her graduation, she wanted it straight and she wanted it long. So what I did was I made her a foundation for her clips, and when I say a foundation, I made a really small cornrow in certain spots in her hair where I could put the clip-ins on. And at first I wasn't sure if it was going to work because I had to double up the cornrow and tie it down. So I'm thinking it might be too thick. And a couple were, and I had to do them over. But it worked beautifully. So my suggestion, and then the thing about that too, before I even go into what my suggestion for you is, even if she did not want to wear the clip-ins, like maybe she wanted to wear it for graduation, she wanted to wear it for a party that night, but during the week, before the next set of parties, the following weekend, she didn't want to walk around with all that hair, she could take it out and just wear her own length, just in a natural little wrap style, and you could not see those foundation braids that I made. So that is my suggestion to you, especially if you're natural or if you have a relaxer and you're going to be going to some events over a span of a week or a couple of weeks, and you want to have that hair in, but you don't necessarily want to drag around extra long hair for a month at a time or a couple of weeks at a time. I suggest that you make the foundation braid and you put the clips on the foundation braid, and then during the week you can take those clips out, just comb your hair down, and no one will notice that you have the braids underneath, or the cornrows I should say. And it worked out beautifully. Now, like I said, I hated the hair. The hair was kind of trash. Yeah, it was trash. But we made it work. My suggestion to you is, especially if you're going to be wearing them from time to time, invest in a really good uh, company that does human hair clip-ins. That's what you want. You want that human hair so you can be able to cut it. You can be able to curl it, because this organic hair, which I guess is like a hair fiber, you really cannot curl that. I guess you could roll it. I haven't tried, because we did hers just completely straight, but it turned out beautiful. So, if you don't want to go the route of spending a couple $100s for some really good clip-ins, which they do have those out there, you can go for the organics or the hair blends, but just know that you won't be able to use a hot tool on it, like a curling iron, to curl it. Now, whether or not you can roll it, I'm pretty sure you could probably roll it up, let it set overnight, and it probably would hold. But, yeah, don't quote me on that, because I am really not sure. But that's all I wanted to do, is just share with you that you can wear the clip-ins. It ended up looking absolutely beautiful, excuse me. And I know for myself, once my hair grows, I'm definitely going to do that technique. As you know, I am in that growing out stage, growing myself a new palette. So I'm excited. I'm excited when I do my clients and I see all the different things I can do with their hair, and I just can't wait for mine to grow. But patience. So if you did do the big chop like I did, be patient. Don't break down. I've done it so many times over the years, chopped it off, tried to grow it out where I wore it natural, and I broke down and threw a little relaxer in it, or a mild or something in it. And this time I'm not going to do it. I'm going to hang in there. I got the little curly fro right now, but that's okay. And I will be right where my client was, to where I can, flat iron it, maybe throw in some clip-ins, do a ponytail. But we want to make sure that our hair is healthy. We can do all of these fun styles just as long as we are conscious of caring for our hair. So with that, it was a very short video. I just wanted to tell you a little bit about the clip-ins. Know that you can wear the clip-ins and keep your hair healthy at the same time. Now, if you want to know about some of the things that I mentioned in the video, talking about the clip-ins and the human hair clip-ins, you can check out the description below. And I will be right back at you next week with a new video. I have no idea what I'm going to talk about, but I'm sure something will come up this week in the salon. So until next time, I'll see you then. Bye.